The mission of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, or DEC, is to protect the land, water, and air resources of New York State. Whether it's addressing climate change effects, promoting responsible waste management, or overseeing contaminated site cleanups, DEC is there to safeguard the environment. DEC's Division of Environmental Remediation, or DER, carries out contaminated site cleanups under the New York State Superfund program. In 2021, DER awarded a contract to the Environmental Service Group of Tonawanda, New York, to remove PCB contaminated sediments and restore a wetland area at the Cross-County Sanitary Kessman Landfill Site. The site was historically operated as a municipal landfill by the town of Patterson, and later by a private carting company. Unknown types and quantities of industrial and hazardous wastes were disposed at the site, which eventually contaminated the sediment in the nearby wetland. DER forced closure of the landfill in 1974. The project work included removal of contaminated sediments from the environment, which provided a healthy habitat for local wildlife, including the bog turtle, a New York State-listed endangered species. Special practices were implemented during the project to prevent the nearby bog turtles from entering the work area and to identify and protect bog turtles and other wildlife if encountered in the work area. Throughout the project, DEC oversaw the relocation of 41 turtles of varying species to the nearby Great Swamp in Patterson. Multiple green remediation practices were implemented to reduce the environmental footprint of cleanup activities, including tracking of energy use and emissions, utilizing renewable power sources, using locally sourced backfill material, and minimizing water use throughout the project. Invasive species were removed and controlled to provide a biodiverse ecosystem for plantings and wildlife. Wetland dewatering and water treatment were performed to keep the excavation area dry during the sediment removal work. To isolate waste discovered outside the perimeter of the closed landfill, a waste containment system consisting of a geosynthetic clay liner tied to the landfill cap membrane was installed. The waste containment system was then covered with clean fill. Observation sumps were installed to monitor for the presence of potential contaminants. Following placement of the wetland topsoil mix, the 1.6-acre wetland area was restored, and approximately 1,310 new wetland trees and shrubs were planted. Wetland tree and shrub varieties included black willow, pin oak, and swamp azalea, carefully selected to enhance the wetland environment. 5 nesting birdhouses for the eastern bluebird were installed on the landfill cap to provide additional habitat area in the site. Throughout the project, close coordination, open communication, and cooperation with the local municipality and community members was key to project success. Final site restoration and demobilization was completed in June 2024.